Hello and welcome back to Football Manager, where we have now made it to the FA Trophy semi-final. And we couldn't have had a better draw really. The other two options were both National League sides. Guiseley is a National League North side, and apparently, apparently, they're also a rival of ours. Yes, local rival. I was not aware of this, of course. But beating them would be very nice, of course, as a local rivalry. We are still top. Our points clearance has been dropped to 11 after a run of poor form, I must admit. 3 straight draws in games that we really should be winning. Still haven't lost since Southend, obviously. Only the one defeat since Harrogate in the league. So only 2 defeats all season is very impressive in my opinion. But yeah, we're going to look obviously to get through the FA Trophy. As you can see, there's a massive gap between these matches, and that's because of international duties, meaning that the Oval game that was supposed to happen around this time as well has been moved into April, and April now has, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in April. That is a very large number of games. The FA Trophy final, I believe, is to take place in May, but I could be wrong. Have a quick look. Yes, the FA Trophy final is happening on the 15th of May. So instead of showing you Barnet and the FA Trophy final, what instead I'll do is I will show the FA Trophy final and a season review. So let's get forward into today's game. We've got 2 players out for today's game, being Willem Tomlinson, who is out with an injury. Nothing major, just a calf strain, nothing to worry about. And Alex Kirk is suspended for today's game, but will be back for the next fixture. Other than that, nothing really important to mention. Carrington is back into full fitness again. He can play today. He probably won't play the full game because he's got low match sharpness, so he won't play the full game. And other than that, nothing to really mention. So let's go forward to the team sheets to actually have a quick look at who we are playing against. Obviously it's Guiseley, obviously, I mean the team. Right, so FC Halifax Town have Marcin Brzezowski in goal with Daniel Oyegoki, Elkan Baggett, David Agbontahoma and Oscar Terenzi in defence. George Nugent and Paris Magoma are the centre midfielders, with Paris Magoma acting as captain today. Eddie Carrington is at right wing, with O'Neill at left wing. Max Robson is a centre attacking midfielder just behind Ryan Hillier. Whilst on the bench today we have Justin Johnson, Jack Hobbs, Francis Vincent, Leo Gatcher and Ollie Alpha. Whilst Guiseley Association, weird name for a football team, have Bradley Foster in goal, Ted Malden, Dan Cohen, George Sikora, Harrison Hopper, George Cantrill, Cern Mulvani, Andy Kellett, Matty Gillam and Kane Felix, with captain Sam Gibson. Whilst on the bench they have Declan Lampton, Brad Nicholson, James Cook, LeBron Mbeka and Nathan Neville. This looks like a very easy opposition to face up against, and I'm just going to say that the media's given a lot of credit. We are on TV, of course. This is a semi-final of a minor tournament, but it's a tournament regardless that is nationwide, and as such will get TV match time. And now we should win this game fairly comfortably. 2 or 3 goals is to be expected. However, if we are not winning by 2 or 3 goals into the second leg, I would be very worried in terms of the capability of the team to actually win against Guiseley. Especially given the fact that a lot of our team is League 2 or leading National League quality. It's going to be very worrying if we can't then go ahead and beat a National North side in Guiseley. But of course we have to take everything as it comes, and if as such we can't beat Guiseley in today's game, or we can't stay far enough ahead, then things will happen, of course. Brzezowski with a goal kick is poor and ends up with Guiseley now. Felix running down the left wing, holding the ball up, loses out to Agbontahoma, then gets it back again, crosses into the box, and I don't know what happened, but thankfully the ball did not end up in the back of the net. That is the most important thing. And as you're probably aware, as you can see on the left stats screen, actually I'll mention it after this, Oyegoki with a long throw into the box, Hillier inside but shoots way over the bar. But yes, as I mentioned, the Halifax stats, Robson is incredibly on condition. He's picked up a knock, as well as that Carrington and Robson are both playing rather poorly, as is Oyagoki. And you'll also note at the bottom here, 4 yellow cards. That is atrocious. And I'm going to actually thrash my arms and say I'm far from pleased. Because I am far from pleased. Robson and Carrington will come off about the 60th minute probably or so. Or actually no, Carrington actually picked up massively in the second half already, which is very impressive I have to say. But still, not a single goal has been given. Only 2 highlights so far, 1 apiece, and it's been an incredibly boring match by the looks of things. I was going to make a substitution there, but they've got a highlight here for Guiseley. Loses out to Carrington. Carrington now with the ball. Running it to the edge of the box, inside, but shoots well wide of the post. And I think that is justification for him to come straight off now. Robson did pick up an injury as predicted. Not predicted, as first thought. Vincent will come on for him. He'll play as an enganche. We'll bring off Carrington, who is not only playing badly, got low condition and he's on a yellow card. That's even more reason to bring him off. But for now, I'll leave the changes as this. Speaking of Justin Johnson though, he has done incredibly well so far since joining the club. 2 goals from his first few games, very impressive. Terenzi, ball into the middle from Nugent now to Magoma. Looking up to a ball out to Carrington. Carrington touches it back to Nugent over the top and then for Oyagoki. Oyagoki with a cross, probably. Yes, he will get the cross in. Met by the head of Hillier, but it's again over the bar. This is terrible football from our team. I don't understand why we're being so wasteful with all of our shots. Because the season didn't start. The season started, the teams were scoring left, right, and centre because they're putting their chances away. But for some reason, we're not now. I'm not going to make a third substitution. I don't think it's necessary at this point. Because at this point, we're not going to score, we're not going to score. Not bringing up a new player just to score, because it's not going to happen. And at full time, Halifax Town 0, Guiseley 0. And I'm going to throw the bottle because I am not happy. But these things happen, as I mentioned. So we'll have to now wait to the second leg of the semi-final to determine who is going to the final against either Kingsland or Bournemouth, who also drew. And I think my voice just kind of went there for a moment there. I do apologise. But we are still clear of the top table by now 10 points because Solihull Moors were unable to beat Barnet, meaning that a win could send us 13 points clear and possibly 2 matches away from the title. And again, my voice seems to be going, so hopefully I'll be able to get that back to normal again for the next video. Robson unfortunately picked up a knee ligament injury, but unfortunately we'll set him out until probably the end of the season at this point, which is very unfortunate. George Harmon, a quick update on him, is now apparently National League level. So he will probably be at this club for a number of seasons yet. And I'm not going to go to a press conference, I can't bother to do that on camera, so I'll send the assistant and we'll be done with that. So, next video obviously will be the Guiseley second leg fixture. So until then, I bid thee adieu and goodbye.